Hello everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you are all doing well. Kind of a rainy day here in Wisconsin. Had a little sunshine for just a brief minute and that was it. Hello Lisa and Sandy, thank you for joining me tonight. Lisa, I just read an email and you weren't going to be watching tonight, Lisa Nyland. Hello. Okay, I'm so glad you can join me tonight. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Linda. Thank you for all coming in. I'm using my son's phone, so let's just see how this goes. Within the last 5 minutes, I've had to ask him like 4 times how to do something. And he's looking at me like, really? So yes, his Auntie Lisa's on here probably laughing. Okay, hi Denise. Okay, so I have 2 cards that I'm going to share with you tonight. I have a masculine card and 1 card that is kind of maybe geared towards maybe a teen. I'm kind of hoping it works like for a graduation for a boy. So we are going to do that. That's what we have on the agenda tonight. And I apologize for not being here last week. I had a lot going on. I went with a bunch of my stamping friends and hi Patty Skiba, to our onstage event in Minneapolis. And boy, I just had lots to do and I had a pack and told myself it was not going to be a late night, so I'd be all cheery in the morning and not fall asleep on the way there. Well, that didn't happen. So anyway, so I apologize for not being here, but I do want to announce my winners from the video from 2 weeks ago. So I have the cards that we made for sharing my video is going out to, let's see, for commenting is going to Faye Marian. So Faye Marian, congratulations. I'll be getting these out for you. And then for sharing my video, I have a package of clear faceted gems and those will be going to Tammy Litsky. So congratulations, ladies. And I am going to the post office tomorrow. I have quite a little pile I need to do. So I will be mailing these all out tomorrow. So congratulations. So yes, so I am going to, I think I may have mentioned that I was going to do a little 3D thing. Well, I decided that I wanted to share all of my treasures that I got at Onstage this weekend and some swap cards that I got. So I'm going to do the 2 cards and then I will share that along with our beautiful bag we got. And then we got a copy of the catalog and I still need to sit down and like really look at it. My friend Katie has got that darn thing pretty much all memorized already, but not me. Hi Barb, thank you for joining. So yeah, so I can show you the cover of that. I brought it over to Office Max yesterday and I got it all spiral bound, so I like that. So for a little over $5, it just makes life a lot easier than bending pages, and I kind of get anal about stuff like that. I literally will cry when either I rip or I bend my new catalog because I just like everything all nice and crisp, and especially this one because it is a good one. So so let's see. Remember, I really appreciate you sharing my video, and remember to like my page. Hi, Kathy. I just saw Kathy last night at Hobby Lobby. She came to my card class. Nice to see you here. And Suzette is on. Wow, look at all these people tonight. Woohoo! Nothing better to do on a rainy day, right? Especially here in good old Sherwood. And Amy. So yeah, share my video. I really appreciate that. And if you have not liked my Cards and More with Kathy business page, I would like you to go ahead and like that. And I'm going to start sharing some different cards that I've been making. Stampin' Up! Just recently on Monday sent out or handed us the retiring list. So there's a lot of stamp sets that that are leaving, and I think I counted in the catalog, and I'm losing like 50. So yeah, that's kind of high, but you know what? I love the quality of our stamps, and I just can't have just a few. I have to have a lot of them. So anyway, let's see. I think that is really all I have, and then I think we're going to get stamping, and then at the end I'm going to go through and share everything that I got. It'll be easier, I think, that way. So yes, Amy. Hi, Deanne. Thank you for joining me. So I am going to stand up and turn the camera around, and then we're going to start stamping. But I just want to show everybody, Kelly gave us these beautiful shirts. So I don't know if Kelly's on here, but thank you very much. They're really cute. You know, they're like the little baseball style, and I really, really like it a lot. So I wanted to wear it tonight, so she's watching, I can thank her. So we really appreciate everything she does for us. So okay, so now I'm going to try to turn this camera around, and hopefully you don't see any fingers and hands, and let's start stamping. So just be patient here, and let's see if I can do this. A little bit in there. Okay, looks like all is good. Oh, look at that, and it even looks straight. Hi, Barb. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, how are we looking here, ladies? Are we looking good? I'm going to make sure I got my piercing mat so you guys can see me so I'm not off camera. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to sneak over and get my iPad here so that I can hopefully see all the comments that are coming in. And all right, here we go. I got my light here. I'm just going to move this over so I can see everything. The older I get, the harder I'm having here. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, now we are ready to rock and roll. Okay, so the first card that we are going to make tonight is using, let me get everything out here first here so I can see what I got here. So we are going to be using the Enjoy Life stamp set, and that is this one right here. And I really have not used this as much as I should because it really has some nice words, and it really is a nice set. And get my ink pads and my punches. Okay. Look at Lisa Vandenelsen. Nice to have you here tonight. I saw her at class last night. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna sit on there lightly. Don't open that up. Okay, so here we go. Now let's see how well Kathy can stamp tonight. Because I didn't stamp pretty much all weekend other than a couple make and takes, and I'll share that with you later. Okay, here we go. So I have, our card base is Blueberry Bushel, which measures 4 1/4 by 11, and then scored at 5 1/2. And then I have another piece that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And I already ran this through the embossing folder. This uses the sparkle folder. And one thing that I love about our embossing folders is you can use the embossed side or you can use the debossed side. And tonight we're going to use this side, the debossed side, not size. Whoa, can't talk tonight. And then I have a piece of black that measures 5 1/4 by 4. And then another piece that measured 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. And I already ran the rectangle square stitched framelits around here. So it gives that really nice stitched edge. And a trick when you're running these through, sometimes people really have a hard time when they're running them through the Big Shot that they can't get them out of the framelit, because it is really a tight fit with a stitch there. So what you want to do is you want to run them through at an angle. So when you're going in your Big Shot, instead of running them straight through, just go at a little angle, and then when you take it out, they'll just come right out. So works really, really good. So we have the black layer for that. And then I do have just a black scrap that I'm going to need for punching. And then I also have a blue scrap that I will need for punching. Get my punches here. And then a Granny Apple Green scrap that we're going to use for Stampin' a Sentiment. And just a little piece of the Granny Apple Green textured ribbon. I love this. Comes in Granny Apple Green and Gray Granite, I believe, is the other color that it comes in. So we have that, and then I have the Whisper White 5 1/4 by 4 for the inside, and then I think I measured this 4 1/4 by 3, and this is going to be for our layer that we're going to be stamping on. And this I also ran through the stitched framelit, so really, really love them. And these framelits were in the Occasions catalog. And yeah, as soon as I saw them, I knew that was definitely going to be on my list. So let me get my bone folder here. And I have this all scored. And I'm just going to burnish it and give it a nice crisp fold. Get my glue here. And the card I'm going to be sitting, it's going to be going the long way there. Oops, a little booger from my glue. So I am going to glue my embossed layer onto my black. So I'm going to put the glue on the embossed side. Just gonna get that here. I have it's just 1/8 of an inch border. Whoops. You have to really press hard when you're gluing embossed layers down so that it sticks on there really good. Okay, so we have that. And then I'm going to take my Granny Apple Green ribbon, and I'm just going to tape it in the back with just a little piece of Scotch tape. Okay, and we have that. And then I think I want to pop him up a little bit here. Add some dimensionals. So does anybody have any big plans for Easter? Are you traveling? Are you hanging around home? What you doing? See here. Wait, sometimes I have a hard time. I don't know why my comments are coming up there. Okay. All right. Try not to get my head in the way here. At least the grays are covered up. That's a good thing. Okay, so there we go. We got that done. And then we are going to take our white layer and we are going to stamp some grass with Granny Apple Green. Okay, I'm just going to go on the bottom. I'm going to go all the way across, and I think it fits like 2 times. And what I did, just to kind of fill it in a little more, I think I went a couple more times just to get that grass filled in. Okay, so we have that done. And as long as I'm doing the grass, I'm going to take my white layer and do the inside, because you have to decorate the inside. Make that pretty too. This would be a perfect stamp for if you have any Easter cards that you need to do. That would be great. I totally forgot. Oh, and look at what we got there. Got a little booger, so let's just clean that up. And my chamois are all in the kitchen. I cleaned them all and forgot to bring one in here. So we'll just do the other side and hopefully not get any lines. There, look at that, much better. And you can kind of see the dark there, but it'll dry and it'll all blend together and it'll be fabulous. Okay, so I'm done with that. Okay, now we are going to ink up the bike. And when I was stamping this earlier, I had a couple little, let me get my baby wipe here. You can see that little black in between there. Yes, I was talking to my daughter on the phone when I was stamping this, and I had to re-stamp it like 3 times. And she's like, come on, Mama Kathy, get it right. And it's just that, I don't know if the photopolymer is just raised. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't want that there. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna hold my breath, count my fingers, count my toes, and make sure that it's all good. Okay. I don't know if I want to lift it. A little light in that area, but you know what? It'll be okay. It's a lot better than having the big smudge in there. We'll just pretend that he's got pants on and it's got a little something something there. How does that sound? We will go with that. Okay, and then I am going to grab Pool Party ink and one of my stamping sponges. Oh, look at, there's Jay's watching. I saw her this weekend. Let's see here. Pool Party. Okay, so what I want to do is I just kind of want to sponge this here, just kind of do like the blue sky. And when you're sponging, I don't like going right on the paper because sometimes you get big blobs or whatever. So I'm just going to go kind of off of the paper and just kind of lightly this is turning out better than my sample that I made because that blue was really blotchy. So yeah, so I think the trick is not to go right on the paper. There, and I think that's good. And then I'm just going to pick up just a little bit of Granny Apple Green just kind of get a little bit in there. There, that looks good. Okay, now I am going to layer this. Look at, I'm trying to pick that up. Did you see that? Glue that right in there like that. And you know how I love my dimensionals, because I like picking them out all throughout the house, so we might as well just add to it, right? I like dimensionals. I like things popped up. Denise is going to come and see if Tim will cook for her. That's funny. Well, it'd be better that Tim would cook for you than me, because that you wouldn't want. But we're actually going over to my in-laws for Easter today, or this Sunday, so no cooking at this house. Okay, so we have that, and now what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp these cute little words in black. I'm gonna cover up my ink pads here so I don't get ink all over me, because then I'd get it all over my shirt, and then that would not be good, because I love this shirt. Okay, so the little sentiment that we have here is wake up, kick butt, and repeat. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp it. Whoops, that one did turn out. Let's see here. How many times is it going to take me? There we go. Perfect. Second time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with this, instead of cutting out the whole thing, what I'm going to do, get rid of that, is I'm going to separate the words. I actually got this card from another demonstrator friend of mine, and I just switched up the colors because I thought it was really, really cute, and I wanted to share it. So I'm not taking credit for this one. There's a repeat. And then we're gonna wake up, and then we're gonna kick butt. Okay, that one's good. Just trim that. So what I'm doing is I'm just separating the words and cutting them really close, like that. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to take my 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch, and I'm going to punch a black circle. And then I'm going to use the 1 1/4 inch circle punch and punch a piece of blueberry bushel. And then I'm just going to glue that together. Like that. And then I'm going to put glue on the back of these. And instead of putting them all on straight, I am going to put the next one on at a little bit of an angle. Because this is pretty much can sum up a week, huh? Wake up, you get your stuff done, you repeat it. Okay, all right. So then we have that cute little element there. And then of course we have to put a dimensional on there. Because why stop now, right? Oh, look at Karen. Karen's comment. Well, I got most of it organized, Karen. Now I have to organize my organized stuff. Okay, so there we go. That's the front. And then we are going to do the sentiment. My ink pads out of the way. And I just love these words. And after I get it stamped, I will read it to you because I can't really make out what it's saying until it's inked up. So let's just, let's hopefully that blue isn't going to get on there. Oh, perfect. Okay, so here is a sentiment. It says, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. I love that. I think that is such a nice verse. That's just what you got to do. Okay, and then we're just going to put that on the inside like that. And voila, look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. So what do you think? Do you like it? I love it. Okay. Now let's get ready to do my next card. I'm going to keep dimensionals here. I don't know if I need them or not. And I know I need that. Okay, set that there. Okay. So, the next set that we have here, whoops, I'm losing all my pieces. Okay, so this one uses the en route stamp set, and I'm using a lot of the components of that bundle. When I first saw this set in our catalog, I kind of looked at it and thought, I really wasn't too excited about it. And then I got it. I'm a part of a group where we designed for the suites in the catalog, and this was the group that I had to do. So I did go and get all the accessories. So we have that. We have the maps folder, and I am using that on the blue blueberry bushel, so you'll be able to see that a little better than probably here. And then cute little sticky, like little elements, I guess I'm gonna call them. So yes, so in the designer series paper, I don't have much left other than the two patterns that we're using on the card tonight. So let me get that out so you can see that. Okay, so here we go. My pieces are gray granite. We are using 8.5 by 5.5. And then I have a little scrap that I already cut with the square stitched framelits. Remember, I love the stitched framelits. And then I have the blueberry bushel 5.25 by 4, and this is what I embossed with the maps folder. And I'm attaching a little piece of designer series paper here, so I didn't emboss it the whole way. I kind of left that little edge there. So I pre-did that. And then 5.25 by 4 for our inside for the Whisper White. And then I have a 1 5/8 by 1 5/8 to type our little sentiment on. And then I have Mango Melody. This is another fun color, just reminds me of summer and nice and summer colors. So I have Mango Melody 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, and then 5 1/4 by 1/2 inch. And then our DSP, I have 5 1/4 by 1, and the blue strip here is 5 1/4 by 1/4 inch. Okay, so let's hit stamping here. Okay, so for this one, I have, there's actually 2 words that you could use for this one. I am going to do your going places, because I'm kind of thinking that this would make a nice graduation card. And here I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not scoring my base here. I'm just so excited. I have so much to share with you. Okay, so on my little piece of white here, I'm going to stamp with a blueberry bushel again, same color as the last card. I'm stamping your going places. I'm just gonna move this down just a little bit so you're, make sure I get this straight without sticking my head in the camera. Okay, perfect. Yay. And then I'm going to glue that to my mango, whoops, gotta flip this one over, Kathy. Mango Melody layer. I'm just gonna glue that. Just a little bit of a border sticking through there. Okay, one thing that I've noticed is that you have to be careful with some of our dark inks, because sometimes if you rub on it too hard, right away, if you don't let it dry, it will smear. Okay, and then I'm going to glue that right on my gray granite. No, I'm not using no dimensionals. Not on this one. Next layer I will. The gray granite that I use with the stitched framelit. And in that stamp set, there is another, and I did stamp it up, and who knows where I threw it. I threw it someplace. But there's another sentiment that would fit too. You never cease to amaze me. I thought that was kind of cute too. But we're doing the You're Going Places, and then that one we are going to pop up on dimensionals. There. Did I just see Elizabeth Giles on here? She is. She presented at our onstage this weekend in Minneapolis. And that girl, she did such a great job. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, you are a rock star. Okay, whoops, I can't put that on yet because we're not that far. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of DSP and I'm going to glue this to the bottom of the blueberry bushel. And I'm not leaving no border. I'm going right tight to the bottom and sides. Okay, I always look at the back because sometimes I will trim or cut the DSP so it's a smidgen longer than what it should be, because I would rather have it hang over and trim it off than be too short. And then I'm just going to throw this piece of Mango Melody on here like that. Okay, that looks good. And that one I gotta trim just a bit. Okay, and then we're using washi tape. So how many of you love washi tape? Well, you know, I like the idea of washi tape because every year I go through, I have to stop so I don't put this on crooked because I can't talk and put washi tape on at the same time. I buy washi tape because, oh, it's all part of the bundle. You got to get it. It all looks good. And then guess what? I forget to use it. And it really is cool because I just like how it just adds just a little bit. And it's fairly inexpensive. You get a lot on there. And look at that. I'm just going to wrap it around like that. So there is that. And now I am ready to put this on my card base. Okay. How's everybody doing? Not seeing any comments. Yeah, Sue, I like the colors. Yep, I do too. I really like these bright, fun colors. Okay, and here's my sentiment. And we are going to put that like right there. So we have that. Let's see, that's for the inside. And here's my little elements. And then we're going to add these cute little things. And there are, matter of fact, do I have them here? I'm going to show you. They come with all sorts of different things. There was paper in this bundle that had airplanes or whatever. So I just asked my son when he came home, I said, like, what are these? And he goes, I don't know. You're stamping. You should know what they are. I really don't know what these are. So if anybody knows what they are, if you want to let me know, I don't know what they are. But we're going to use these little arrow type things here. And we're going to add that to the front. So I'm going to see if anybody knows. Oh, look at Becky is on. Becky stayed at the house with us this weekend. She probably thought we were all crazy. I'm going to put the gray granite one, and I'm going to do a little melon mango. We're going to throw that right there. Yes, I do know, ladies, that melon mambo is pink. And then let's do a pineapple punch. We'll throw that one right there. Remember, when you're doing these embellishment things, I always do 3. So anyway, nobody is knowing what these things are. I'm not seeing any replies here on what that is. Well, anyway, I didn't use them yet, but that's what we have for that. Now we're going to stamp the inside. And the message that we are putting on the inside says, do something awesome every single day. And I think that is so true. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that right there. Oh, and it's even straight. Imagine that. Woohoo. Okay. Okay, look at there. Okay, there are bullet points up to show you the destination. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what these things were that I used here. But these are those two, or are these different? I don't know. I guess that would make sense. Yeah, look at that. Carol. She's smarter than me. Okay, so before I do the little piece of paper on the bottom, I'm going to put this little sign here that says, "You're pretty great." And I'm stamping this in Mango Melody. And I'm just going to stamp this off to the left here, and hopefully I'm going to get this straight. Look at that. Woohoo! Perfect! It was pretty dry when I stamped it the first time, so I re-inked it, and it looks much better now. So that's good. Okay, so now we have this real tiny little strip that I'm going to throw on the bottom. just like that. Okay, and then I know I made that a little longer, so we'll snip that off. So look at that. All right, so what do you think? Do you like it? I think it is pretty cute. And I'm thinking this is going to make a great graduation card. So there we have it. We have the You're Going Places. Cover up my glue here. And get rid of my kerosene match. Throw that over there. So we have the You're Going Places and the Wake Up, Kick Butt, and Repeat. So what do you think? Did I do good tonight with the manly cards? So what do you think? Does everybody think that this would make a good graduation card for a guy? It's real easy doing graduation cards for girls, but let me tell you, sometimes I struggle, and I thought, oh, this is really going to be nice. So anyway, that's what I have for that. Now I want to know who all wants to see my goodies that I got at Onstage and some swap cards from Onstage. Are you ready? I got lots of stuff to show you, and I promise it will not take all night. But I am so excited for everything. Okay. And those of you that went to Onstage, if I forget anything, you need to pipe in, because sometimes, yeah, those of you that know me, that's just kind of the way I am. First of all, let's start with the beautiful bag that we got with all of our stuff in. It is just so pretty, so pretty. I just love it. And I was so impressed when we got these, because the last couple of years they have been just some plain canvas bags, nothing too fancy. And this year I'm like really impressed. Like, I am not gonna let this baby out of my sight. And it's nice because it has a nice little zipper in here with a big pocket to put stuff in, another thing over here to put Stampin' stuff or whatever. And here's my lanyard. I have my own. So look, I didn't even take that out of there yet. So yeah, so very nice bag. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so there's that. And then there's this beauty, okay? Are we ready? Okay, this is all I can show you, but it is amazing, amazing. And yep, I went and I got it spiral bound. I always get a clear cover, and then they put a navy blue one on the back. So it's really nice. It protects the catalog, and I really like it. I just did this last year, and I really like it. And I can't open it right now. I would love to show you more, but I can't. But if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like a copy of this catalog, you just pop me a message and let me know, and I would be more than happy to add you to my list and make sure you get one of these, because this is like hot. Okay, Jay is asking me, where did I get my spiral binding done? I went to Office Max here in town. I went there last year, and the lady over there, I want to say her name is Dawn, and she just takes such good care of me, and she does a really good job. I think probably several years ago, I know there was a couple people that have gone to different places, and they were saying, like I said, it's gonna be hard not to be able to open this, but they're just really careful when they cut the edge. that, you know, that they don't cut stuff out, but they were saying that wherever they went, and I can't remember where it was, but they just really did a horrible job. And yes, so I go over to Office Max, and to get the plastic cover, front and back, and then the binding, I think it was like under $6, like $5.39, I want to say. Sounds about right. So anyway, love it, love it, love it. You spill just anything on the top. I mean, you don't want to spill anything on it, but you know, it's just, it protects the covers. So anyway, so that was the second. We, for those of us that attended Center Stage, you need to be Silver Elite and above. And they really take really good care of us, and they give us a really nice meal. We had chicken and some type of a red meat. I'm not really much of a red meat, so I didn't take that. But the chicken was okay, and green beans, and the desserts are always amazing. So anyway, so that was that. And then when we left, they told us that there is something in the back for us. So we got to go to the back and get our little gift from Stampin' Up, and we got a really pretty bag here with Stampin' Up, and this is going to be really hard. I'm probably not going to take this anyplace with me because look at the color. If anybody knows me, yeah. So anyway, the nice little strap here, and then, oh, what do we have inside? A new punch. So this is a new punch that's going to be in the catalog. This is the Timeless Label Punch. So we all got this for Silver Elite and above, and the inside is so pretty, so pretty. So yes, I don't know what I'm going to put in here, but I don't know that I want to take it any places. I don't want it to get dirty. Okay, so that was our Center Stage, and then Saturday was our big event at the convention center. And I'm just going to kind of show a few things. Oh, one more thing I forgot from Center Stage is this was the beautiful placemat that we had at our table. So really pretty, love the flowers. And I surprised myself that it came home in one piece with maybe just a little wrinkle here, but Karen took very good care of it in the back seat when I was napping. She was taking care of my little placemat here for me. So yes, this is our placemat, beautiful. Now let's go on to what I all received on stage and at the house. This was our everybody gets a name tag, and I have my own little lanyard here. We got these at I think Brighton, so I never use this thing, so I have like a million of them, so I actually remember to wear it. So yeah, so it's just got our name on it, and then all of our titles that we have. And look at here, then Kelly put together a Stamp Above Creative Group, and that one keeps falling off. So yes, everybody has to wear this. This is our little prize patrol. So when they call out your number, then you win a prize. So I will show you what I got for my prize. But first, I want to show you just a couple of gifts that I received. I got these two things from my, let's see, Kelly is my upline, and the next upline is Ann Hebner. So she gave us these at Center Stage. So nice little thing here to hold your glue so that your glue stays at the end. So I love that. Ann is so sweet. And then she did our little statement of the heart. And I can't find the, Stampin' Up gave us a thing that we were supposed to go around and collect different initials from people for, find someone who has a blog, who has people on their team, and just different things. Then you're supposed to write the initials down, and I don't know where mine is. I never finished it. I think I had 2 spots. But one of the things was to recite the statement of the heart, and it's to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. And you know, and I just have to, just 1 minute, I just want to tell you, this statement is just so true, because I have developed such great friendships and this weekend was just another testimony that if my family would ever say, man, she's crazy, I always have my Stampin' friends, because you know what? I think they would have my back for anything. And it was, oh my gosh, it was so good. It was just such a great weekend. And then some people, not everybody does, but some people do pillow gifts for the people that stay at the house, or when you're in a hotel. Well, the house that we had, there was like 15 of us. So this was a pillow gift that I made for everybody. And next time I definitely will be putting mine in a cardboard, in a box, plastic cardboard, whatever, rather than in a bag, because some of mine got a little dented here. But anyway, this holds a little Ghirardelli a candy thing, and it uses the envelope punch board. And this is what I was working on Thursday night before I went to bed and said enough is enough. But I found this online. Another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator has the instructions, but I probably could find them. It was interesting punching. My hand was really sore because I did quite a few of these, like a lot of them. I think I did like 25. So anyway, so this was what I made for everybody that stayed at this house. And when we travel to Onstage, a lot of people stay at hotels. And this year, Sarah Simon, a demonstrator in the area, she is just organized and on top of things. She found a house in Minneapolis. So we all stayed at the house, and it was really, really nice. So, so that's what I made for everybody. And then Lisa Nyland made this. She's got a little name here. And matter of fact, my treat thing that I made, I'm pretty sure this is from the Paper Pixies as well. She's a demonstrator online. So yeah, so this cute little box with little Post-it notes and a hand sanitizer. And matter of fact, she must have known that I need one because I don't have one in my purse. And then a little lip balm. So isn't that cute? Just a little box with that. And then I'm not going to open this until Easter, but this is from Karen Wetstein, made this. But I love the faceted dot on there. I just love the colors. So I will open that on Easter. And then my downline, Katie, made these. Aren't they cute? And it's just got a little opening at the end here. And look at that, some Mentos in there. So I love them. So that's cute. And then Francie made this, and she had more candy in here, but yeah, it disappeared. I had to have a couple pieces of candy. So she made this with a little daisy punch. I love this ribbon. And this just uses, I think this is just a 6x6 piece of designer series paper. So we have that. And then this is a cute little tag that Kelly had on the bag for everybody in our shirts that she gave us. So that's really cute. So when we go to these things, we like go all out. And I am not sure who made this, but it was on my thing at the table. But anyway, it's got a little thing of flowers and M&Ms. When I was going to center stage, there was a couple things. I think maybe that's when they handed out the pillow gifts. I don't know. Anyway, this was by my stuff, so I don't know who made this. If anybody at the house knows, can you let me know? Otherwise, I feel bad if it's not mine. So there's that. So let me just package that up. And then I have make and takes that we did. Okay, so this was one, and this is part of the May paper pumpkin that Shelly designed. So this is fun, you know, just the little note cards. And these were all die cut. Oops, my dimension's coming out. I gotta put some more adhesive on there. And so yeah, so these are just the laser cut. You just peel them off and pop them up on a dimensional. And then we stamped that on there. This all comes in the kit. I love the paper pumpkin kits. I really, really I really like them. So that was one make and take. And then they give you, so it comes in a package all with all the supplies, and then it gives you a picture so you know what you're doing. So there's that. And then there's this next one here. This is really nice. So I love this. And usually the only thing that we did is we just used a punch instead of what they had here. So, so this one was really fun. So a new lighthouse set, and I love the little anchor on here, and this navy and Sahara twine is really nice too. And then we have the bird card. Oops, that one goes there. There we go. That's where it was. Okay, so we have the bird card there. And so I'm looking at the sample. I guess I forgot to make my little bow over here. So anyway, so I just have my lace wrapped around, but new lace trim that we have coming, and the birds, pretty paper. And there's nothing inside there. So that was another make and take. And then we have this one here, and this is vellum. And these are little, they're kind of little fuzzy or whatever. So, and those, we kind of had a hard time getting them to stick on, but I can't remember if I used a mini glue dot. Some were working and some weren't. So I don't know. I think maybe, and this is vellum here, and I think the vellum had to, maybe had to dry. Maybe mine was too wet. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, so these are 1, 2, 3, and there's one more floating around someplace. I don't know exactly where it is, but I get to the point where I'm done. When I'm at these things, I can really be chatty Cathy. When we go, we hang out with Dina Rico's girls and Barb Mulliken, so we kind of all are together. And, you know, those girls are from Iowa, and I only get to see them at Stampin' Up! Events. So I think I was out visiting. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't get that one done. So then we have, let's see. Oh, look it. Here it is. Here it is. Look it in the package. All nice and pretty. Yep. Didn't do it. But this was the other make and take that everybody else at the table did. So real pretty. I think they stamped buttons on the back, and then I think this is DSP, and then I think they colored that in. So anyway, a few people, I think Katie and Karen made this, but I did not, I didn't do that one. So I'll have to wait until I get the stamp set before I can do it. That is one of the advantages of doing the make and takes there, because if you don't have the stamp sets, you can't do them until you get the stamp sets, right? Because you get them when you order them. Okay, and then my stamp sets, everybody got this one. This is a Daisy Lane. I really like the smile. I like the font is really nice. I love the smaller Daisy. The best moments in my life happen with you are very nice. And so yes, everyone got this in their bag. And then, remember when I was showing you our name thing, we have this number on here. So this is Price Patrol, and they start at the very beginning when we start at 9 and goes until 5, and they do them like all day. So I don't know how many numbers there are, but I think my number was the first one called, and that usually doesn't ever happen because usually I'm like either the last one or second to last. So anyway, when they called my number, I was the lucky winner of this woven heirlooms. And I love the font on this too. Wishing you a day of love and joy. Prayers and heartfelt sympathy are with you and your family. And you know, there's just really some nice sympathy for as much as you really don't want to talk about it, but it's the card that people request the most. Yeah, it's just, yeah, very nice. So I am very excited to start playing with that. And let's see, what else do I have here? Okay, so when we got there, then we got a notebook here. Very nice, lines, dots, but so pretty. And I'm gonna put this in storage because I use like every last piece of paper from these Stampin' Up books that I have, and I think I have like 2, maybe 3 more. The one that I'm on right now, I think has maybe 2 pieces of paper left, but maybe I might whip this out. But actually, I did use, I think, 1 piece of it at the house. But yes, so every year, or when you go to these events, in your bag, you always get some type of a notebook, so that's nice. And then everyone in attendance got a package of the Mosaic Mood Specialty Designer Series paper. So that is really pretty, and it's got like a little, I don't know, little embossed shine to it. So yeah, so everybody in attendance got this. So pretty colors. And I think mosaics are really in. I was just at Kirkland's, and they said that mosaics are definitely in this year. So because I saw a lot of that. So that's one thing that I love about Stampin' Up, is they are really good about staying on trend with, you know, with the colors and just everything. They're just really, really, really good about that. So we got that paper. So when you go to these events, I tell you, ladies, they are so much fun. So much fun. And then these are some swap cards. And next week I will show you some of the other ones. But I signed up for 2 swaps. So one of the gals in Dina's group organized and put this all together. So you just had to let them know if you wanted to do 1 group or 2 groups, and I was a sucker and did 2 groups, and they had to be different cards, so they couldn't be the same, but we only had to do 16, so 16 isn't quite so bad. It was pretty nice. So anyway, so here are some cards. I think this one, and I don't know everybody, but I'm pretty sure Michelle Klein did that one. And there's another one with the butterfly and the rhinestones. I forget the name of that set. Tropical. There's my Granny Apple Green. And I think my downline Patty did that one with the wine. And this one I thought was really pretty. I really liked like this. I think what she did here is she used the embossing paste with re-anchor and just put them on the tree. And this is the Lovely as a Tree that is retiring. We've had that stamp set since I've been a demonstrator. I'm on my 14th year, and I was very shocked when we went through and saw that it's retiring. So, and then we got some lemons there. I think this is from one of Dina's, I think Jenny, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Jenny. And this one, I love the vases. I really like, I like the tone on tone. The colors are so pretty, and I love the sequins. I love that the sequins are adhesive. And this one I think had something with this one. Oh, I know. It was, here we go. Look at this. It's like a window sheet. Isn't that cool how she cut this out here? Can you see that? With the window sheet. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I'll keep that so I know who did that. If I want to do something like that. And here's our daisy punch again. Love, love, love that. We have that one. I really like that little bow in the corner there. Kind of adds it all. And look at the frame here with the gal. And this is nice. I love the colors here. I like all the, like your little sequins on there with the flowers. And then we have another vase here, and I really like that. And this card is from my dear friend Patty Skiba. I love the and I have not done, I've done this, but I haven't done it in a long time. And it's the way you cut in score, and then I think you cut them in the way you tuck them. But isn't that pretty? So pretty. And she's got all these flowers colored in so pretty with the blends. And we got some glitter dots on there. So yeah, so that is what I have. And next week I will share the other bag with you. And if I find anything else that I that I missed, but yeah, so it really was fun. We stayed at a house. Like I said, there was 15 of us in there, and I have to say that there were a lot of first timers. There were a lot. And I had one gal, Karen, was with us, and this was her first time. And I think she made the comment that, I mean, we have fun at the onstage events. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are fun. Anything Stampin' Up! Puts on, you have a great time. But I think we laughed so hard. I'm trying to remember one of Dina's girls, how that went, if anybody can help me out. She said that we laughed so hard this weekend that something, we grew an ab or whatever, and it's like, okay, well, November will grow another. I can't remember what it was, but it was really funny, and we just really had a great time. Oh yeah, look at Denise. Yes, Dolores loves the Lovely as a Tree, so I bet she is very sad that that is going away. And Denise, you like the daisy stamps? Perfect. Yeah, Sandy. Yeah, you'll need to go to one of those. And we have here, I didn't get no paper pumpkin kit yet, so hopefully, I asked my son, it should be coming any day now. So we'll have to see. Oh, Sandy, you're asking here, so are you guys going to Lansing location in November? I'm not exactly sure where I'm going yet. There's a couple locations that I'm looking at, but I do know that there's a gal in Fond du Lac, and if you want to email me, I could hook you up with her. They are doing a bus down to Lansing on Friday, and then coming back on Saturday after the event. So she's hoping to get 50 people for that. So I can be in touch with you on that, but I'm not sure about that yet. Let's see here. Anything else? Yes, love the bag. Okay, yep, Sue, thank you. Yep, Home Depot around Calumet. Let's see. Yep, the spiral binding. Okay, I'm just trying to see if I am missing any comments or questions. Doesn't look like it. So, oh, look at Jay. I don't have that stamp, but may need to rethink about that one. Yes, Jay. It is really nice. Like I said, when I signed up for that last year, I bought that, and I'm like, wasn't too excited about it, but the card that I did was really good. I don't even know where it is anymore. That was such a long time ago. But anyway, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the cards. And my host code is here. If you place an order this week, you can use, or this month, through the end of April, so April 30th, use this host code for anything under $150. And remember to share my video. I really appreciate that when everybody does that for me. And yeah, so comment, sharing, and ordering will get you prizes with me. And I think that's about all that I have for tonight. So I think I'm going to go hang out with my son for a little bit. I know, for those of you, my daughter, got a dog, and I told you about that, and she just called me today, and she said, Mom, Renly and I are going to come and visit you next Tuesday and Wednesday. And I'm like, oh, okay, that'll be fun. So yeah, so she's going to come with the dog. And my husband has not met the dog yet, so we're going to see how Renly does with my husband. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And I said, well, if you're here when I do my Facebook Live, we could introduce Renly to everybody. So we'll see. I'm not too sure what her schedule's like when she needs to leave or whatever. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I will be here again next Wednesday, again at 6:30. And I will share with you that second bag of swaps that I have. And there was really some good ones in there. And if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, I think I'm going to sign off for the night. And thank you so much for joining me, and hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.